All right, hey, happy Monday, everybody. Jake, when did hubcaps stop existing?
In what way?
I mean, look at cars these days. They don't have hubcaps. They have like rims. Rims back in the day were like only by like Fabulous and Ludacris had rims.
What makes it a hubcap and what makes it a rim? Define the terms, please.
I think a hubcap can fall off. Like a hubcap is like something you just put over the top like a lid on a cup.
Yeah.
Rim is like solid.
I have H-caps.
No, you don't.
I promise I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I promise
No
I do.
way.
Maybe hubcaps have just gotten better at disguising them. It's like what happened
How do you know this?
It's like what happened to solar panels. It's like maybe they're just blending in. Maybe the whole roof is the solar panel.
Yeah. It's like all camoed in there for hubcaps. No, you don't. What do you mean? Prove it.
Okay.
Prove it with your words. No, prove it with your words.
I'll go get it. Every now and then.
I'd give you $100 you go get your hubcap right now.
Really?
I don't know. You're really confident in it.
Every now and then, you may not want to do that, but also it's pretty cold outside, so I don't really want to do it either.
Your like fingers are like struggling. You're like, never mind.
I promise. Every now and then, someone will either tell me or I'll notice like my hubcap is kind of like has kind of popped off a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. I kind of did that one time. I was like, hey,
you were the one.
Something's going on with your wheel. Your rim.
Your tire is messed up.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
Yeah, you were literally the person who did that during the time.
I forgot about that.
Anyway, yeah, I have hubcaps.
Yeah, congrats, man.
But you don't like that. You like hubcaps.
I don't have any feeling one way or the other towards them. I just realized, and maybe I'm just being fooled over and over and over again. But I just realized, like, go look at some cars out there next time you're driving and see how many of them look like they have hubcaps.
Because it seems like the wheel or like the tire just comes with some kind of like inner design, and
the rim looks much nicer. It seems like.
Okay.
Also, I went to do this is kind of my safety net right here.
Yeah, I like that. Mine doesn't pop off like yours does.
I can get it to pop off if you want me to get it to pop off. Reagan pop off, Billy pop off. But I went and felt for it and it wasn't there, and I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be a long sewed. Don't worry, it was on the ground. I'm back.
You got it. I'm back. Hey, it's November 1st and we're recording this. Just celebrated Halloween.
Happy November. Happy Halloween to everybody who celebrates. Diamond, I'm officially a homeschool dad, so I do not celebrate Halloween anymore.
Okay.
And by that, I mean, we still did stuff. We just didn't like dress up and go trick-or-treating.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Did you guys pass out anything?
Dude?
Let's
talk about it.
Dude.
I know exactly who you passed out to.
You know who I passed out to?
I know who you passed out to because I passed out to them.
I feel like I know who you passed out to.
Same people?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
My theory, someone came to my door, and which is fun. I've never passed out Halloween candy before.
Yeah.
First time ever.
Because like growing up, you didn't live on a street that had pedestrians ever, really.
Correct.
And then college,
and then
they weren't coming to the dorms.
24-year-old single guy, I wasn't passing out
even
candy.
like the K-Life house was not a really like walkable area.
Anyway, last night, some, little Buzz Lightyear, I don't know if it's actually Buzz Lightyear, some, little kid gets to my door and I'm like, hey, happy Halloween. And I was like, the only thing he had in his little container so far was like a bag of chips or something. Mm-hmm. I was like, all you got is a bag of chips? I'm going to load you up, brother. Who gave you a bag of chips? And then Rachel goes, oh, those are veggie straws. And I was like, did you just come from that house over there? I was like, Brad and Catherine are passing out veggie straws.
No, it wasn't us, dude. Oh, man. That would have been great, dude. Okay, but
I was kind of trashing the neighbors to this kid. I was like, dude, who gave you veggie straws?
Yeah.
Dude, take a couple Kit Kats.
Absolutely. Yeah, have the whole bag, have all that and a bag of chips, all right, buddy?
And start telling the other trick-or-treaters not to go to that house. Spread the word. Don't go there. Boycott.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's funny. Okay, so is that the only people you had?
The only trick-or-treaters? No. We had tons.
Did you?
But that was just the one that I know. I was like, I wonder if they just came from Brad and Catherine's
That's
house.
so funny. Okay, so yeah, backstory on it. I mean, so this is the first year we haven't like gone trick-or-treating. It was, let's be real, it was more Catherine's idea than mine. I was like, I don't have that strong of opinion one way or the other. She's like, I feel a little uncomfortable with some of the stuff with Halloween these days and whatever. It's kind of scary stuff for the kids. And I was like, okay, fine. So we decided to stay home. We're going to make it a fun tradition of like, we're going to carve pumpkins together. We're going to eat dinner, like a fun dinner together. And then we're going to watch Charlie Brown and have apple cider and popcorn.
Dude, give Rachel and I about 8-10 years. And why don't we each just have a like Halloween tradition where we only trick or treat at each other's house
That's
or something
fun.
like that, you know?
I had the thought like, and I think part of it was like Catherine was just in Texas for a week, or else we probably would have had some kind of costumes for the kids.
Yeah.
And I thought it would have been fun, like to dress them up in costumes for the pumpkin and then just go over to your house. Like, because that would have been fun to just like go trick or treat one place or whatever. 'Cause that's the other thing is that we're not like a candy crazed family. And so like we have Halloween candy from last year still, you know what I mean?
Wow,
like,
yeah.
It's not like we're like eating it all over the time. So, anyway, so we're just like literally in our front, our dining room is the very front of our house, like looking out onto the street. That's where, our kids are always like, oh, Miss Rachel's home.
Rachel's home.
Jake's leaving.
I'm going to send her the signal.
Yeah, right. And so, we can kind of see, like probably around 5:30 or so, we see like a few cars like pull up into your neighborhood, like pull out on your street and get out and start trick-or-treating, which was kind of an interesting move.
Still daylight.
Still daylight. Also, like, I guess I just always trick-or-treated in my neighborhood growing up.
Yeah, I never used vehicular assistance.
Right. And so, whatever. And so, but like, first of all, Catherine, all of a sudden, like, it didn't occur to her that we might have to pass out candy. Because our street is like very, busy. And so it's not like a place that people are going to walk up and down very often. Whereas you're kind of like on one side street over, a little more common, I guess. But she genuinely was like, should I pass out like almonds? And I was like, we are not passing out almonds. I think she said almonds. What else did she say? Like a few other things, kind of like what you said about the veggies. Like, you were not far off. And I was like, no, we're taking the candy jar, to which our kids don't eat this stuff very often. And we're just going to put a little bit of that in a bowl and let them choose from that.
Wait, last year's Halloween candy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, some of it wasn't. Some of it was newer stuff. But like, yeah, like we went to a parade a couple of months ago that Timon wasn't there for. Anyway, so literally we had one group of people come and like trick or treat at our house.
Okay.
And it was like this car. It was the same car that pulled up into your house. They like pulled around to our house. I think they saw it. Hattie and Bo were like so excited to like pass out this candy. And dude, it was like the most homeschooled like Halloween sheltered kid versus like not sheltered kid thing ever. Out of this car comes this sweet little girl. I don't know what she was dressed as, like a skeleton looking like girl. And then these two guys that could not have been scarier looking.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They were the first ones to show up.
Yeah.
It was in daylight.
Yeah, probably like
scary high schooler boys.
15-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Just in like these nasty looking masks. And and the kids, before they see them get out, they're like, they're coming to our house. They're coming to our. And I just hear Catherine from the other room go, Brad, will you go out there? They're dressed in scary stuff. And so I go out there. I like literally give them one dum each. I was like, you're not getting all my candy. In hindsight, I should have given them all of it because we only had one trick-or-treater. And then I look back as they're like walking back to their car. I look back at Bo and Hattie. They're just on the front porch, just like dumbfounded looking at these people. And I was just like, it's just a mask. It's not real. It's not really scary, whatever, all these things. But it was just like the most, like if you can just visualize, Bo just mouth agape, just like staring at these people.
That guy didn't have teeth.
That guy was
a scream mask. It's just a scream mask.
That guy looked like he was going to eat me, Dad. I don't know about that. Whatever. There's just Bo and his, Chiefs long sleeve T-shirt.
They were scary boys.
Yeah, they were scary.
Didn't speak either. Didn't like that.
Yeah,
I was like, "What's up, guys? How we doing?"
Yeah, like they wanted to be scary.
Just bag open.
They were excited to be scary.
Okay, you're
in
my
a neighborhood that's not theirs.
Yeah, you're my first trick or treaters ever. Let's make this memorable.
Yeah,
nothing,
and that's you're never you can never get another first.
No,
right?
No, you cannot.
Remember that, Timon.
It was a bummer, but it was fun. It's just like pretty much every trick or treat interaction is pretty awkward just because they're like unknown kids.
Yes.
It's rare to see like a really fun, outgoing kid. There were a couple that were really fun, but yeah, I mean, there'd be, Rachel, like, oh my gosh, what are you dressed up as? Are you Secret Service? Nope. Just walk away. All right.
Yeah. You do the Roomba? I do not. Are you dressed up as Secret Service? Nope.
No, Zumba, not Roomba.
No. There's exercise out there where you put yourself on a vacuum.
You do the Roomba, but I do not. I do the dishes.
That's funny. Yeah, because I didn't realize that you're like, at least for this one interaction I had with these scary boys, they wanted me to put the candy in their bags. I guess for some reason I was thinking, just take the candy, dude. Take as much.
Oh, really? See, Rachel and I were also on different pages. I was a big like, my house, my bowl. I decide what you get.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's just how when I remember trick or treating, I feel like it was just like,
yeah,
what do you want to give me, sir? Can I have some? And Rachel was like, here's the bowl.
Yeah,
go crazy.
Take the bowl if you want to.
It was funny. There was
Eat the candy. Take
some
the bowl.
little like Cinderella, cute little girl, but she had like mittens on because it was freezing cold. So she only has like lobster claws for hands, and she's trying to. Poor girl's trying to grab the sour gummy worms, and it just can't get it. It was like a bad claw machine. And I'm like, Rachel, just get it for her.
You see what she wants, right? Just give him all of the candy. Yeah, that's amazing. So how much candy did you end up with at the end of the night?
We still got some if you need any today. Yeah, still have a little bit. And it's in a bowl. I wanted to ask you this. So we, of course, Rachel's like, oh, I thought to get candy. I did not think to get a cute bowl. I'm like, I think we're gonna be fine when it comes to the cute bowl.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll put it in this like big like baking bowl, kind of our puke bowl.
Yep.
And I said, excuse me.
Yep.
Did you grow up having a puke bowl?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, like, I think it might have been multi-purpose, but like, I don't think I ever saw it really being used for anything else. But you knew, like, hey, if you're getting sick, go get that bowl.
Wow.
Did you not?
No, I grew up and it was, hey, make sure you get to the bathroom.
Oh, don't puke. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold it in or wait till you're in front of the toilet.
Really? You never, like, when you had an upset stomach, you didn't put a bowl next to your bed?
I don't remember ever there being any kind of traveling bowl, like between my room, Caitlin's room, anyone else's room.
Yeah, you're like having stomach flu, like your whole family, like, take the bowl. Like, that's like sliding it to the next room.
Like a
traveling bowl. Yeah.
Throw it under the cell.
Timon, what about you guys?
It was plastic bucket.
Oh,
like just like a bucket.
Like a 5-gallon bucket or something?
No, smaller, like a square bucket with a handle.
Oh, the handle.
Yeah, and there were like a few of them. Because like, if
might have an outbreak.
A lot of the time, if someone gets sick, it's just going to spread.
Dude, a bucket for whatever reason sounds way grosser than a bowl.
I
don't know why.
I agree.
Now that you mentioned bucket, I do think one time, I have a memory now of going to bed sick and my parents, do you remember those like popcorn containers that had like 3 different popcorns in it? I think that was at the edge of my bed one night going to sleep. I just remembered that.
We still have the partitions in there?
This is caramel is you, buttered is Caitlin. Yeah, so I think we have a popcorn container one time. So I take it back. I redact it.
But for like a little kid, I feel like you gotta have something like by the couch or bed or wherever,
right?
Because like you can't trust.
No,
I mean, I'd trust a little kid way more to get to a bucket. It's right there,
right?
Than to like all the way to a bathroom.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially Hattie on the top bunk. There's no way she's gonna be like, oh. Like Navy SEAL over there. But did you guys also have like we had a popcorn bowl? Like kind of like it wasn't anything special. It was like a
bowl that
yellow,
you always put popcorn in.
Yeah, it was like an off yellow bowl that my dad would like make popcorn, and it was a huge bowl. You'd always put the popcorn in.
We might have had something like that.
Yeah.
We have. I mean, it's like a metal bowl.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it's just fun to have like random, like it's like fun to think about like what's gonna be our you know popcorn bowl at the future.
We definitely had a puppy chow bowl.
Okay.
Which I looked a lot like our Halloween /puke bowl. I think it was that same shape,
That's probably the same bowl that we would have used for popcorn. It was like one and the same,
Popcorn, puke, puppy chow, the 3 Ps.
No, the puke one was like a metal bowl. I don't know.
That's nice.
Yeah. Easier to clean. I don't know.
Probably.
Who knows?
Well, that's Halloween. Tommy, did you dress up? Did you do anything yesterday?
Went to Skate City with some friends.
Hey, Skate City alive and well?
Yeah. Still, I mean, it's
Skate City.
It feels like it shouldn't still exist. Like it feels kind of gross and weird in there, but it's still, it's like we know a family, they like rent it out every Halloween just to like, it's like just for people to hang out. It's like instead of trick or treating.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's fun.
Costumes?
Some people. Yeah.
Okay. Some costumes.
Timon went as a swaggy Gen Zer.
Yeah. Timon went as a guy who desperately wants to get on camera. Classic.
Yeah.
I played in a Halloween pickleball tournament this past weekend, and Petici was going to have Timon come and film it, but they kind of winterized these outdoor pickleball and tennis courts, so they put like a kind of a fun dome, like a bubble over it.
Yeah.
And so it's great because you can actually play pickleball now. It's not great because it's the loudest environment you've ever been in.
It's like massive like fans going like blowers or something, or
I would say just the white noise itself is already pretty loud in there, but just the echo of pickleball happening in a very confined, low ceiling space.
Yeah.
I just said it like to Timon. I was like, it's just not going to happen. So I think originally I might have dressed up as a costume if we were making a video out of it. But just went in normal clothes.
Yep.
Friday night did singles, and I kid you not, Scott called me yesterday. It's kind of fun. Scott just called me on his way home from work. He's like, just want to catch up.
Yeah.
I just want to see what's... Anyway, but I was telling Scott, I was like, I got about halfway through the singles tournament, and I was in the middle of a point, and I was trying to remember why I signed up for this. And I couldn't remember why.
You were not having fun.
Well, I never play singles. And so the rest of the tournament, I'm like, I'm sure there was a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why I signed up for this. Like, I never do this. Why did it's Friday night. Why am I here?
Maybe for content.
Maybe at the time it was. That's my best guess, is I was thinking, okay, that'll be the video. And Saturday was either way. So, yeah, heart rate set at a nice just 180 for about 2 hours straight.
Wow.
Singles is quite the workout.
Yeah.
Had a good time. And then the next day, played doubles. First tournament, probably 2.5 years. Isaac's out of town. Scott's out of town. I bring in Rachel's cousin, Daniel, and it was a good time. It was the best replica of Isaac McDonald you're going to find in the Midwest, I think. He was like 6'3", tall, blue eyes, athletic.
Yeah.
Also dropped the ball to serve it. Didn't get any
nosebleeds?
No nosebleeds. Didn't make me feel uncomfortable with anything he said to strangers when I was around him. But for the most part, pretty similar.
Didn't fumble over his words. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun. We got about halfway through the tournament, and Daniel kind of like hits a ball or tries to hit a ball and kind of like borderline whiffs it. I mean, just barely makes contact with it. And he's like, dude, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Sometimes that happens. I have 20/60 vision. I was like right now, or like if you don't have your contacts in? He's like, no, like right now. I was like, dude, you're doing amazing. That's crazy.
What a coop thing to say, dude. Like like Rachel's like, oh yeah, by the way, biggest game of my life. I just forgot to wear my contacts.
Yeah. Something, yeah.
What? He just knows knowingly he has bad vision and he's not fixing it.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, 20/60 is bad, but it's not terrible, right? Like, but it's like bad enough where you can definitely get some contacts and fix it.
People who like really can't see very well, like what is their vision on a
like 2200 probably is what mine was.
Whoa.
Do you have
I feel like I've tried to calculate it. And I feel like I have like 2600 or something like that. Like with that I have contacts.
2600?
Horrible vision.
Dude, what did people do?
2600?
I've thought about that so much.
That's like
because I am helpless without glasses or contacts.
2600 seems like legally blind.
Like 500 years ago, what'd they do if you were born 2600?
They put you in a house and said, good luck.
Write some poetry.
Yeah.
No, legally blind. Like I could never drive without glasses or contacts, or like do hardly anything. Like when I don't have glasses or contacts, I can't see. My fingers like don't come into focus unless they're about like 3 inches from my eyes.
How big of a deal let me start over again. How big of a deal would it be for you to take out your contacts right now and we do a few exercises with you?
Not a big deal, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. Do you need contact things? Rachel has some. I don't want to make this an issue for you. You're obviously very blind, but I'm curious what you can and cannot see.
Let's do it. I'll just put them down here. I'll put them back in. They won't dry out in 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Just some quick context for you here. 2030 to 2060 is considered mild vision loss or near normal vision. 2070 to 160 is considered moderate. 2200 to 2400 is considered severe visual impairment or severe low vision.
I don't know then.
2500 to 21,000 is considered profound visual impairment or profound low vision.
Let's find out once and for all if Timon is profound. All right, Timon, can you switch it to my camera? But don't look at the screen yet. I don't want to spoil it. So for everyone watching, this is what I'm going to show Timon.
I think he's going to know it. He's going to get it right. Yeah, he's going to get it.
And keep in mind, we are 6 feet away. Okay? Timon, what is this?
I have no idea.
What?
What do you see? What do you see?
I see white, mostly white, and then a little bit of like orange on the right side, a little bit of maybe.
You can't see that?
Maybe red, and then
maybe
and
red.
then like hints of like a blur, like two black things in the middle.
We're gonna have to. Enhancing.
Okay.
Enhancing. Let me go bigger. This is crazy. All right. Google Chrome won't let me get any bigger. Like, dude, this is as big as it gets.
All right, let me get one for him real quick.
All right,
turn up the brightness, dude.
Slightly.
Turn up
I
brightness.
don't know if I could see anything on a computer screen that far away.
Really?
Yes,
so, like,
you can.
Even this.
Let me squint.
Nothing?
Okay, when I squint like crazy.
Let me see. Wow.
I'm like
Timon's eyes are closed.
when I basically close my eyes. Now I figured out this like hack. I can kind of. Okay, it's Jif peanut butter.
There he goes.
Hey!
But like, yeah, with my eyes open, absolutely nothing.
All right, Timon, you ready for this one?
Brad's a little further away.
All right.
I'll get close. Ready?
Black background. There's a person. Maybe not a person. There's a thing in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the squinting thing now.
Okay. He's so squinty. You take a video on your phone. You have your phone quick.
I know Timon's eyes are closed.
Get him for the Patreon on here.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, come on. Is that me?
That's you, dude.
Mainly because that picture just seems like familiar.
Yeah.
And I can kind of make out.
You're like, I know that picture.
That's so funny. From 6 feet away, Timon can't see a blown up photo of himself.
I have no idea what that is.
I see black.
Wow,
That's
Timon.
not black.
So how, like, when did you lose? Like, how long have you had? Or were you like a kid that had glasses at 1 year old?
No, I think I've had probably glasses since I was like maybe 5.
Okay.
But it was like once I got glasses, I was like, wow, I really couldn't see very well before, but I just never thought anything of it.
I can't imagine because I remember I didn't get them until I was like 8th grade, 9th grade. But I remember like being like, holy cow. I got so much better at baseball. It was so easy all of a sudden. I was like, holy cow, there's the ball.
Oh, there's only one ball?
You could see the, yeah.
I thought they were throwing 3 of them at
You
me.
can see the seams coming at you if you want to.
Dude, this is the weirdest experience now. Like just doing this with everything crazy blurry.
Yeah.
It's like you're doing it underwater.
You're disabled, dude. Like you are. Like you're just, you lost one of your senses basically.
Like this microphone comes in focus right now. And I'm
really?
like,
yeah.
like
Wow, dude.
3 inches from it.
So you can't see close to you either very well.
No, I can. Like I'm
It has to be,
very,
like, 6
very
inches.
nearsighted. So
Okay.
like I can't see anything until it's super close.
So if you didn't have contacts, you'd be like, 2-inch thick glasses.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's walking around with telescopes connected.
I mean,
to his
my
eyes.
dad has arguably slightly worse vision than me, and he wears glasses, and they're like pretty thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a bin rector video before, so I know your dad.
So I guess Daniel, not that exciting that you only have 20/60 vision because that's still pretty good. Now I've learned it. So you should be making contact with
What
the ball.
is the ratio? What does it mean? I think
means-
that's what I figured out a while ago.
So 20/20 vision means that somebody with perfect vision at 20 feet can see, what is it? Like,
It's like what you should be seeing at 20 feet, you do see from 20 feet.
whereas like if somebody with perfect vision can see it from 60 feet, you can only see it from 20 feet.
Okay.
So if somebody with perfect vision can see something 500 feet away that you can only see at 20 feet away, which is wild.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know though. I don't know the exact.
Like imagine an elephant that you see. There's an elephant in midfield at a Chiefs game. Timon has to be at the logo to see that elephant, like right there on the field. Just be like, now that you say it, I do see that thing. That's wild.
At one point, I was told I had 20/15 vision,
Yeah.
but there's no way I have it anymore. Like when we go golfing, Isaac is just like you just get poorer vision as you get older. Like Isaac could see things that none of the rest of us can.
Oh, really?
Just a bummer. Aging. It's happening.
Just go get your eyes checked. Figure out.
Okay. There's a lot of things Rachel and I have on our list of things once Rachel is employed and has like good insurance.
Yeah.
Like really everything. It just is now on the table. Like I don't have a doctor. When people are like, I got to talk to my doctor. When did you get that? When people was like,
That's fair.
I went to talk to my lawyer. When did you get that too?
I think that's like, do people actually say that in real life?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's a common thing you hear in movies. Like, I need my lawyer. Who's your lawyer? Who's your lawyer that just all of a sudden does everything? Like lawyers are so specialized these days. Like if I got arrested, I wouldn't call Steven Swick. He's a lawyer, but he does real estate law.
What if you got arrested for real estate fraud?
Then I would call Steven Swick. But I would not call him if I just, had some hit and run or something.
Yeah, in the movies, it's almost like a cool thing. Like, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. But in reality, I think it's actually cooler to not have a lawyer on standby because that means you haven't had any trouble with the law.
Shows that you're a normal, good person.
Yeah. You'll be hearing from the yellow pages because I'm going to need to figure out a lawyer first.
I'm going to Google a lawyer and you'll be hearing from that guy. 100%.
You'll be hearing from the guy my real estate lawyer friend refers me to.
Yeah. You'll either be hearing from my cousin who graduated law school or somebody he tells me about.
Oh, yeah? My wife's little brother is in his first semester of law school.
Yeah. So you'll be hearing from his professor or maybe him if he thinks he's qualified enough.
Rachel called her mom yesterday, like FaceTimed her while I was working on some stuff. And so I just kind of heard bits and pieces of the conversation. But one fun thing I heard, and now I'm realizing I forgot to ask Rachel about it. She was like, that's crazy that Tim saw that while he's literally learning about armed robbery.
Oh.
And I forgot to ask about it, but that was a fun sentence to hear.
Is it worth giving him a quick telephono call?
I think middle of the day, gotta be in class right now.
No way.
9:50 on a
Law
Wednesday.
school's a joke. Dude. I mean, it's just like anything else. It's only 15 hours a week or something.
Really?
I don't know. That sounds right, doesn't it?
I think it's quite a bit when I've talked to him.
Really?
He's like, dude, it's next level compared to
I'm sure,
anything
like,
else I've ever done.
Studying and stuff, but.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like credit hours. I was like, I think he's doing a little bit more than 15 hours a week.
Yeah, were you in college? Did you only go to class and that was it? You never studied?
Sometimes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
No, I definitely think he's working very hard, but I don't know if he's in class all the time.
I see what you're saying.
That's fun. Armed robbery.
Anyway, yeah, that was like basically what I heard. Like, wow, pretty crazy to see it when you're learning about it. I bet.
Interesting.
But
well, Timon's blind.
Timon's blind. Pickleball was really fun. We came in 3rd out of 16 teams. Never played together before, so I thought it was pretty fun. Had a blast with them. We did lose to a team. A guy was wearing a camouflage shirt and Fox brand camouflage shorts.
Fox brand.
It's like a motocross brand.
Oh, yes. You
remember them from like high school?
Sure.
Yeah, so not a good look for the brand.
How long were the shorts?
They
past the
definitely
kneecaps?
touched the knee, maybe a little bit past it. So not a good look for the brand to lose to an all camo head to toe.
You gotta, like with pickleball though, you never know.
It's beautiful in the sense that you cannot judge a pickleball player by the cover.
No.
Same with golfers. I'd go and I'd throw frolfers in there probably.
Yeah.
I think you see a lot of overweight frolfers who are pretty good.
Oh yeah. It's just about experience. It's about like these guys have done it a long time.
Yeah, spent a lot of time in the woods.
A lot of good technique.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I mean, was it a close game or did Fox just beat the
It was a
Fox
close
out of you?
game. Beat the Fox out of beat our socks off.
Yeah.
I think it was 11-13 and then 12-10. It was like as close as you can get in pickleball.
Was it you or him that?
Dude, probably more me.
Really?
That was my biggest fear going into it. It's like, I've never really played with this guy. I hope one of us isn't drastically better than the other. Because then you just get, one of you is going to get picked on. It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm definitely the weak link in here.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Or he comes all the way from Des Moines and he is not like up to snuff with this. And then he just gets picked on the whole. But it was perfect. We were very evenly matched. And I told Rachel, I don't know, 8 different times, man, I had fun playing with Daniel. Man, that was a fun tournament. It was a blast. So
yeah.
It's just fun to. It was fun to talk to Scott about on the phone too. He's like, tournaments are kind of fun. Like, obviously they don't actually matter, but it's fun to like convince yourself for like 2 hours that this does matter,
right?
And just like be competitive again. So, yeah, it was a blast, and do more in the future.
It is amazing, like how much more competitive an actual like sanctioned game is than like a normal game.
Just playing with your friends, like they both don't matter.
But in both times, I feel like we're trying. Like it's not like it's like, oh, we're just dinking it around. Like it's like we're goofy every once in a while, but it's like no, we're still trying to win. But there's something about like playing, whether even like rec league basketball versus pickup, it's just like
just
for
different.
whatever reason, like pickup like or rec league, it's like really like they actually play defense the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm like, can you just lay off me and let me shoot a shot? Like that's all I do.
So, we could talk about pickup basketball.
Yeah, let's talk about basketball.
We talk about Chik. I know you're pumped to talk about Chik this week.
Yes, I am, dude. I've been chiked up today.
Let him hear it. Let him hear it.
Chik. Oh man, Chik is back as a sponsor. We can look at like what they want us to say, but here's what I want to say from the heart.
Go.
First of all, I was trying to think of a Chik pun for heart, but I couldn't think of it. Just know
Chikorda. No.
That's not bad. Chikorda. JH. Yeah.
Triple Chik pass.
Oh boy.
I might need a quadruple Chik pass surgery.
My pulmonary chikery.
All right, you speak with Art.
Okay, basically, I'll just say this: they have this new line of new naturally sweetened options, and it is so good. Chike was already very good, in my opinion. This is like next level, amazing good. Like, I think whenever you have something that's artificially sweetened with stevia or with sucralose, aspartame, whatever it is, you kind of just know like. You drink it, but in your head, you're like, okay, I know that's a little bit of the sacrifice, that little weird aftertaste or whatever.
Sucralose going on right here.
Yeah, that kind of comes with it. This new one is naturally sweetened with something called Reb M, which Timon, look that up for me real quick. I believe it's something about like it's extracted, I think, from the sugar cane. But confirm that for me. All I'm going to say is that it's really good and it doesn't have the you wait for the aftertaste because it tastes like Chike still, and then it doesn't have it.
Guess we're done.
Oh, snap. This is just really, really smooth, really, really nice tasting stuff. So if you've had Chike and you love it, you're going to love this even more. If you haven't had Chike yet, try this, the naturally flavored, naturally sweetened stuff.
If you tried Chike, didn't love it the first time, come back around. There was even a Facebook comment about that. Like, I remember trying Chike. I didn't love the aftertaste.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I literally saw that comment.
Dude, this stuff is awesome. It's just that much better. So, Timon, you figured out?
Yeah, I think it says it's a molecule found naturally in the stevia leaf or something like that.
Yep.
But it says, I think I saw something, it doesn't have the aftertaste that a lot of people get from like stevia or something.
Right.
Like
Yes.
Right.
Stevia, I like stevia more than sucralose and aspartame, all that stuff. But
You've been known to zeeve it up.
Yes, I love, yeah, but that still has a little bit of an aftertaste to it. That this stuff, I don't know if it's one of those things where people just haven't heard of it yet or what, but this is going to be like the next big thing. So if there's a Reb M stock, I want it.
I get in.
Yeah. Get in.
Reb 'em.
So, yeah, anyway, Chike.com. I like Chike.com. All of them are going to get you there. But they have all different flavors, all the classics there. I'm currently drinking the vanilla latte. It has, and it's protein iced coffee for those who have been living on a rock, don't know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of protein, two
shots of real espresso.
2 shots of espresso.
1 gram of sugar.
Yeah, maybe 2 grams of sugar now with the Reb M, but natural sugar.
That's right. Promo code is Ghostrunners, all one word. And Chike.com is CHIKE. Link is also down below.
Yes. So anyway, we love them. You're going to love them. Let us know what you think of the new naturally sweetens.
Chike it up.
Chike!
Okay, pick up basketball. Yeah, we went and played at a church a couple nights ago.
And it was a fun time until it wasn't.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like I'm definitely losing my competitiveness as I get older when it comes to a lot of things, especially pick up basketball. I'm just like, let's just go and run around. I mean, just run around and do cardio and just like, not take this too seriously. Just a good, reason to exercise. But then again, I say that, and then I played a game where we're playing to 11. I think you talked about that last week. Like maybe it was off the pod, but long games when there's a bunch of people
Too
waiting. Long game.
Play to 7, Timon, just in the future when you guys do pick up basketball leagues.
11 takes a while. 11 takes a while when no one's really that good. And I went a whole game without touching the ball. And I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Okay, that just straight up wasn't
without
fun.
touching the ball. I thought you said without shooting the ball.
No. I touched it one time on our side of the court. They inbounded me the ball, and then I passed it to someone. That was the only time I touched the ball in like a 15-minute game. So it's like that. Well, that was okay. That was actually not fun. I'm not just here for cardio, I guess, because that was pretty miserable. And I don't know if I got the new guy treatment or if it was like the none of us really know what we're doing treatment.
That's what I said last week. I was like, people weren't that good. I just wasn't good either. Like these guys were just younger than me, and therefore, I don't know. Yeah, it's like it's not great basketball. There's one guy that's very, very good.
And he guarded me. You would think they would see, like, okay, the best player is guarding him.
Or maybe that's why they didn't give you the ball, though. No, but that wasn't the game. I don't think that you.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that was the game. I took one shot, made one shot in an hour and a half. It was awesome.
That's good.
It was so sick.
That's so sick.
I don't think I'll be going back.
Really?
Yeah, it was not a fun time.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay.
But we got done. And we were doing some cameos in the lobby.
Yeah.
And we're goofing around. Sarah Ming's birthday.
Yeah.
And we're just being, loud and crazy. And then someone gets injured. And so you could just hear the gym just get so quiet.
And we're trying to be like goofy and funny.
Okay, Sarah May, happy birthday. We're singing to her. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, we're like 20 feet away from, like, normal people could see us. Timon couldn't see us at all. Like,
okay, someone just got injured.
somebody just got, like, we're like, do we stop this or just keep going?
I just want you to know your support means the world to us.
We're really excited to see you in Gulf Shores. It's going to be awesome.
I cannot wait. I'm ecstatic.
Yeah.
I want to cover my mouth right now.
It's so fun. Tell Daniel I say hi. tell him what's up.
So she got the most 50-50, like high energy and then low energy.
Because the guy got hurt and then he like kind of like hobbled out into the hallway where we were. And so he couldn't just be
other
like,
people are checking on him. So we're just like, hey, seriously, we're not gonna redo this.
Yeah.
So Sarah, I hope you enjoyed that cameo.
And then a guy got really mad halfway through.
Yeah, that's funny too.
That was odd, dude. Like, I haven't played, this is only my second week playing there. And the first week I played there, he was normal and cool, but I think it's because he just won he was the best player by far.
He was very good.
And you could tell he was going at like 50% speed the whole time.
He was wearing a hoodie and sweatpants.
Those dope shoes.
Yeah, Uno, the card game did a collab with Nike, I guess.
Really
fun
cool.
shoes.
Yeah.
And anyway, but he starts yelling at this guy on his team. And the guy's like, dude, what are you even talking about? He's like, I'm saying you don't care about it, man. You don't care about it. And he's like, dude, we're in a church. He's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, he got kind of like that in the game that we played with him too.
Yeah, the game before that.
Yeah, because we had won one game and then we played another one and we were down like 9-4 or something. He's like, come on, guys, act like you care. Come on. And I'm all about like, okay, I'll try to rise up to the occasion, but I'm like, I'm not going to be annoyingly like affirmative to him.
Didn't you started saying something though? I heard you after a while.
What?
After he was like saying, he started blaming Neil for cheating. And didn't you start barking back at him like, stop cheating, man?
Oh, I was jokingly, yeah. So we were kind of making a little comeback. I think it was 9-6 or something, maybe 10-6, and yeah, whatever. They called this guy Neil called a foul half court, which is not the most common thing to do in pickup basketball. But hey, if it's a foul, it's a foul. Is his opinion on it, and so Neil called the foul. This guy was not happy about it, said it was cheating, which it's not cheating. there's nothing cheating about it.
Cheating would be like saying we have more points than we actually do. I feel
yes. Or just it goes out of bounds and you just say, that wasn't out of bounds.
No.
Yeah, that ball went in. It was an air ball that hit the net.
What's your vision and numbers? Yeah, I bet you didn't see it.
Yeah. And so this guy, from across the court was like, all right, keep cheating. And so
he kept saying it. It was awkward.
Yeah. And so, I got close to Neil at one point. And I knew Neil a little bit. Like I'd met him. He's friends with Luke Hoagland. Met him last week and talked to him. So I had a little bit of understanding of what kind of humor he had. And so I was like, hey man, can you just stop cheating, dude? Like I just kept doing that.
We all see it.
Afterwards, I was like, I bet you're a huge Astros fan. You love the Patriots back in the day.
Yeah.
All these different references to cheaters. Like big Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds fans.
I'll even throw in Pete Rose. Loved him too.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, and then like after the game, which we ended up losing like 11-8. Like we came back, ended up losing because that stud of a guy accidentally threw the ball to the other team, and the guy had an easy layup. But I was saying good game to everybody, and I was like, hey, way to cheat. To Neil.
Hey, you did what it took.
Hey, good cheating. So
good cheating.
Anyway, fun times. Yeah, and it got like there were some harsh words though said. It wasn't a church league appropriate words that he was yelling out.
Yeah, just the intensity did not match the skill level.
Yeah,
it was a little weird. But
mother loving punk, he would say.
I was like, you're familiar with his relationship with his mom?
You are, yeah.
That's cool. That's pretty
and
sweet.
he helps get firecrackers started. He's a punk.
So you don't have to keep lighting it over and over again.
Yeah.
All right, next up, let's do one of the new segments we're bringing because I'm really excited about them.
Okay.
Up to you which one you want to start off with.
Let's go half-baked ideas.
Okay.
You want to?
Half-baked business ideas.
Yeah. I'm excited. We talked about this last week some, and so you guys are all familiar Boxed and ready to rock in about 12 minutes. That's a long time.
That
though.
is kind of a long time.
Why not have the pasta ready in plain?
Yeah,
hot?
Chipotle style.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be in large quantities, but
Right.
every 30 minutes you get some new pasta thrown in a little tub.
Yeah, as long as it's like fresh enough.
Yeah.
And warm.
I think that's
great.
Chipotle's thing. Fresh enough.
Fresh enough. Yeah. I like
Their
pasta.
slogan. Chipotle, fresh enough.
You get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I like Fasta is the name.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is coffee blackener. Okay. This is for people who they drink caramel lattes, but they want to give the impression that they're drinking black coffee in their mug.
Yeah.
So it could be one of two things. This can be like a powder you put in after the fact that just turns your coffee back to black again. Or this is just like black creamer potentially.
Okay.
Like it still sweetens
Yeah.
the coffee. The sugar, is not going to change the color too much. So
That seems easy enough to get some food coloring in there.
yeah, and the milk and the cream.
Yeah.
In the syrup. Or
what'd
maybe
you-
just like a catch-all powder.
What'd you call it? Coffee blackener?
Coffee blackener.
I love it. Catherine's going to love all the chemicals you're adding to everything. I do like that though, because there is such a power move when I feel different when I'm drinking black coffee.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, I'll have it black. No creamer.
And just think about yourself in you're in a meeting at work. You're in a boardroom.
Yeah.
If you've got some coffee blackener on you, you're going to pop the top on that Starbucks. You're going to let other people see.
Yes.
Oh, look, I got a little view of it. That was
Whoa,
black coffee.
this guy means business.
Holy cow. I respect him
We
or
gotta
her.
say yes to them.
Yeah, or even just like you're ordering a messenger coffee. Can I get a caramel latte, 12 ounce for here? And can you put some coffee blackener in it?
Absolutely.
And then they say just like, order for Jake. Thank you. Piping hot black coffee. That's me.
I mean, yeah, even if it's not like as black as normal black coffee, there's just even in a respect of like, whoa, this guy likes a little cream. That's fine. But he's not going to inundate it with the stuff.
It's not light brown.
Yes.
It's still pretty dark.
Yeah. I mean, no one and I'm chief among them as far as sinners go, but no one loves, no one's like, whoa, look at that guy in his cool iced latte.
No. You don't get respect that way.
No. And I'm that's what I drink almost every time. So I'm not dogging on you. I'm just saying it's not cool.
Coffee blackener.
I like that. I think that's right. Okay. Mike Harris basically said when you have a massive event like a birthday party, graduation party, baby shower, etc., and you get a bunch of gifts, and then it's time to write the thank you notes for them. He's like, no one wants to do that. How about somebody else that writes thank you notes for you? He's calling it the business is called You're Welcome. We got it from here.
That's the whole business is called that?
Yeah, you're welcome. We got it from here.
Wordy. But so is
I
the
like
business.
it.
The
I like
business
it, yeah.
deals with words.
It's literally wordy, yeah. So it's a company that writes thank you cards for you. You pick a template for your thank you cards and someone writes and sends them out. Because nothing says thank you like someone else doing it for you.
Yeah, I mean, picking a template and sending it out is what people are already doing for thank you notes anyway, right? You kind of choose your own template.
Yeah.
But I guess you have to physically write them.
I'm a big, that's why I struggle with thank you notes. Not struggle, but that's why, yeah, I want to make sure they're all very personal.
Yeah.
I want to, I don't want it to be like, oh, he clearly wrote really big, so it filled up the card. I don't know. I want to say really nice things. Like at camp, remember when you had to do penmanship? That's what we call it, at least. Like the
Penmanship?
the letters to the parents and stuff.
Oh, we didn't call it that, but I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
I just, it was like, make it personal, whatever. Some of my friends would write so big. Dude. And I have pretty small handwriting anyway, and so it took me forever to do those things.
I remember Rachel and I writing a thank you note to my parents for the wedding and everything. And for some reason, I was like, we should write it. Because Rachel's like, should you write it? Do you want to write it to your parents? Whatever. And I was like, let's go every other word. And we got done with that, and I was like, man, that was a bad idea. You can only read every other word. You can only read Rachel's handwriting, basically.
Every other word.
And we didn't really know where we were going with the sentence either, so it's kind of fun. It was like, oh, you wrote the. Oh, okay. I was thinking we were just, okay. I can reword how I was thinking it.
Okay. Yeah. You just put a period down. I don't think that counts as your word. That's funny.
But yeah, I like it. You're welcome. What was the rest of the title?
You're welcome. We got it from here.
You're welcome. We got it from here. Yeah, it's a little wordy, but so is the business.
Yeah.
Some companies
people, don't know how thank you notes
are done.
Businesses are done. Yeah.
I like it all.
I like it too.
All right. Next, Microsoft Paint.
Okay.
I'm tired of the ink running out in my printer. First of all, it's running out all the time. Ooh, could it be a scam call?
No, it's not. It's Jensen Harper.
It's the opposite.
No, we'll call him back.
Okay. Tired of the ink running out in my printer. Trying to find a solution to this. Like, I don't know what else we have. I don't know Braille. You couldn't just, but because then it's also like, well, you can't just go buy just ink. It's like you got to Google what kind of printer you have. And like, do you want high efficiency ink? Do you want the extra wide load of ink? Your printer, some printers can handle that. Do you want cyan, magenta, whatever?
Yeah.
I just want paint. I just go and just buy paint.
Okay.
And that's what I just fill up my printer with. I want to make it easy.
Oh, okay. So,
and that's what barcodes and shipping labels, everything. They just put paint on them.
So it's printer paint.
Printer paint.
Yeah, you get to go to, like, that's a great idea. I'm getting pumped about this now.
Thank you.
No, it's just a printer that just allows like Home Depot paint.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
any paint. Find any paint you want out there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's because the main problem is like me having to I can't just go and buy this. I can't just go tell Rachel, hey, you go pick up some ink. She's
Yes.
like, it's a process to have to Google and find.
It's such a racket.
Like, can you go get black paint?
Yeah.
What kind? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Get it.
Rust-Oleum, oil-based, water-based, I don't care.
It's
matte, satin,
glossy,
semi-gloss, I don't care. It'll look good.
primer. Actually, yeah, black primer. I don't know if they have it. Get
Black
it.
primer doesn't exist, but that's a great idea. But black primer.
Black primer. For your coffee.
Primer blackener, yeah.
So yeah, just something to alleviate. I'm just tired of the ink problems.
Yeah, I think that's a great word.
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah. Do they have ink subscription services?
Now there's an idea. Or like a sensor that like knows when you're getting low and orders it for you.
Surely that kind of exists, but like it needs to exist better because it's just so annoying when you're running low on ink. Because sometimes maybe this is the issue. Maybe it's kind of like when your car says you're running low on gas and you're like, I got a quarter a tank.
Ink, dude. Once it tells you, too late.
Disagree.
Really?
Disagree. Sometimes. Yeah, I think sometimes it's like, that looks fine. Running low on ink. Okay, that's fine.
Really?
And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I guess it did tell me I was running low on ink. So
yeah, I had Rachel print something for me and she's like, it says it's like out of ink. Like I got no heads up of this.
Yeah.
I would have known. It's my computer.
And ink these days doesn't feel like it goes as far.
Something's up.
I think so.
Biden's ink.
Big ink. Big ink. Okay. Tom Webb said a chain of dog/animal tenders. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know that word very well. Vendors? Tenders that you can drop your dog off at across the country. So you can travel with your pet, and when you go somewhere pets aren't permissible, like museums, etc., you can drop your pet off and pick them up once you're done. You pay a membership fee, and you're good to travel wherever you want, and with your pet and not have to worry about making arrangements when you're gone.
I'm already thinking bigger and better here as far as the tenders go. I think this is a whole business set up for people traveling. So yeah, it's a big 3-bedroom type house.
Yes.
Where, yeah, we'll watch your dogs in the backyard, but guess what? You can also take a nap here because we know you're traveling.
Okay.
You're coming through for the day. You can take a nap here.
Yeah.
Come eat a home-cooked meal.
Yes.
It's like a bed and breakfast with dogs.
Yeah. Or if you want, we got cold vendor or cold coolers where you can just take something to go if you need to. Either or.
I remember always wanting that in Branson. I wanted like someone to offer like a little nap pod for me. So it's like I don't have a hotel. I don't have a place to stay. I'm just on a day off from camp, but I want a nap.
Yes.
And I'm in my friend's car. I wish they could just drop me off somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for a hotel to nap.
Just 1 hour whatever you want to call it, like bring the nap to me almost. Like nap Uber, kind of thing. Like you can get an XL, you can get a nap black, you can get nap blackener, if you want it, like blacked out windows.
That'd be nice. Yeah, just something for people on the road. They don't have everything they normally have. They don't have their home. They don't have their dog watchers. They don't have their babysitters.
Yep.
You provide that for people traveling.
I think it sounds good.
Next, rain curtain. I've talked about it before on the podcast. Since umbrellas were invented, there have been next to zero advancements to the umbrella, which I think is interesting. We can't think of anything better. Uh-oh. Insert me. Insert rain curtain. Normal umbrella.
Yep.
Uh-oh. This is some of that Forrest Gump, a little bit of sideways rain.
Yes.
Press the button.
What was that?
Curtains come down the umbrella. Now you're fully enveloped, head to toe. Nothing's getting in.
I love this.
Curtain just fully covered. It's like a toll booth.
Yeah.
It's
a walking toll booth.
Walking toll booth. Yeah. It's like you draped a shower curtain around you. But then once you get there, you are completely dry when you get there.
That's genius.
And then you get there and you do have to roll them back up. But That's just part of it.
No.
No, you don't have to
Push
roll
a
it back
button,
up.
they retract.
Yeah. The button does. If the button can take it down, the button can roll it up.
I'm okay with that.
Jake's done the R&D. He knows. He's like, you can't get the roll up. It's too expensive.
It doesn't exist
The
yet.
price point doesn't make sense for that.
Mass production, it's going to be tough.
$189 for the roll up, and I just don't think people are going to spend that. So, what will the price be? $79.99.
Which one? What? Where's the decimal? What did you say?
$79.99.
Ooh, for a rain curtain?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we're going to need to get that down.
You think so?
For mass consumption? Ooh.
I don't know. There's some nice umbrellas out there these days.
Yeah, I don't really know what an umbrella costs.
Oh, they run the gamut.
I'd go $49.99.
I really like that though, because I mean, obviously umbrellas do some good,
Kinda.
but like, yeah, every time I'm using an umbrella, I'm using it with somebody else. Because if I'm by myself, I'm just gonna run.
I'll just jog.
Yeah. And so I'm always like, I'm still getting 60% wet under this umbrella. So rain curtain sounds awesome.
Yep.
I love that.
Thanks.
Josh Vargosi, half-baked business idea, soup swap. As winter approaches, for those of us in the Midwest, often you're making large quantities of soup that you tire of eating numerous days in a row. Introducing the Soup Swap app that allows you to find, in all caps, hot local soups in your area. Now you get to switch it up and get introduced to all different sorts of soups and recipes throughout the season. I'm seeking a $500,000 investment in exchange for 5% equity. Ghosties, let's get swapping.
So you're just swapping like home cooked food with other people.
Swapping soups. I love that. Like,
I don't know.
no? Neighborhood soup swap?
Swapping soups?
Dude, I'd swap soups with you.
I don't know. I would swap soups with you, but not Dennis.
Dennis? I would swap soups with Dennis before I would swap soups with you. Dennis has the nicest lawn on the block.
I just feel like Dennis, there's gotta be like mushroom in his soup. There's gonna be weird crap in there.
You're going to try it and you're going to be like, actually, I just learned I kind of like mushroom. Thank you, Dennis.
Hey, look who finally did shrooms. Me and Dennis.
No, Dennis's soup would be nice, dude.
All right, what about the people who live between you and Dennis? No way I'm doing their soup.
Oh, the people right next to you over here?
People always have domestic disputes.
Wait, who?
The people with all the trucks.
Oh, right across.
I do not want their soup.
No, you could choose. You have to get soup matched.
Yeah, you swipe right.
Yeah, there's like credibility. It's like, hey, what are your preferences? I can't eat red meat. Okay, then therefore,
Good luck finding a match.
Yeah, I can't give this guy. I can't swap chili with this guy.
I'm only getting chicken noodle from other people.
Yeah, chicken tortilla. All the different. There's plenty of good stuff out there, but yeah, definitely not those. Those people aren't souping. There's certain people that are not soup people, and those people are casserole people, maybe, just sandwich people, cold cuts. Those people seem like literally all four of their cars are trucks, and that
Yeah.
Truck people, exclusively truck people, aren't soup people.
It is soup season. I've had soup twice recently. Rachel's on a big soup kick right now.
What kind you had?
Chicken.
Like creamy, brothy.
Little bit of both. Last night was more of a broth soup. It was like what did Rachel call it? Tortilla soup or something like that.
Yep, that's always good.
Mexican.
Yeah,
chicken soup, something pretty solid.
Yeah,
good broth.
I like soup when it's the right temperature, but if it's above 50 degrees, Catherine brings a soup, maybe even 60 degrees, maybe I should say. I'm not that picky. I'm like, I don't really want soup right now. No, it's too. Baseball's on.
All right, soup swap. Thanks, Josh.
Swap.
Here's one from Garrett Gibson. Scales. A gym, like a workout gym, where membership starts off at a certain price, but the more you go, it lowers your payment for the next month.
Okay.
So your price scales as you go.
Okay.
He said it's a gym that actually wants to help you instead of drain your money. It wants to reward people for going to the gym.
That's interesting, Garrett. I like that. Could you also get rewarded for losing weight on the scale?
The scales of the scales.
Yeah. Because I would be enticed by that as well.
That's fun too.
And then here's what they do to business model to help themselves as well. They have a McDonald's inside.
To tempt you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that doesn't count as a visit though. Like you can't just go in and have McDonald's. But like it's like, hey, good job. You came in here. You're losing weight. Psych, have a triple thick milkshake.
Triple thick.
Remember they used to call them that?
Yeah, that was how they branded them.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I do like the idea of a gym with a lot of distractions. Yeah. Maybe it's its own thing. Just like NFL football's on. Recliners are there. There's a sports book there. I mean, there's a full bar there.
Basically, you just want a gym in a casino.
Yeah. There's a blackjack table.
You just want a gym in the middle of a
There's
casino.
girls walking around.
Asking if you want drinks, cocktails, drinks. I'll just take a water, please. Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
They make a note of that. It's a little bit less.
Goes into the scales.
Scales, I like that. You got to put a Z on there, though. Scales.
Yeah, scales.
That's good, Garrett. Okay, I got one from two from Becca Reed Nanny. Just quick ones. If she opened a brick and mortar food joint, she'd do a PB&J place similar to Subway. Fancy breads, different butters, fun jam options, and a fountain drink machine that has different milks.
I like this. I like this.
I knew you would.
PB&J for Subway. I didn't see that comment. That's nice.
Yeah. Fancy breads, different butters, fun jam options. I mean, yeah, so you could go, I'll do almond butter with raspberry jam today.
And just to see someone make you a peanut butter sandwich, that feels cool too.
Yeah.
Anytime Rachel makes me toast, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for making me toast. I know it's easy, but that's awesome. Thanks for doing that.
It is. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's why we talked about the cereal bar before. Like, yeah, we could go buy cereal if you want, but sometimes you just want one,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then in the same vein, she said, if I opened a food truck, it would be called Yo Mama's Grilled Cheese. Cheap white bread, butter, Kraft cheese. No other choices. Sweet and simple. $5 gets you 2 grilled cheese and a bottle of water. I'd bank outside the college bars downtown. I think that's genius.
I think you do even better than that.
Yeah?
Don't do bottled water. That's expensive.
No, it's not.
I mean, compared to like water in a plastic cup, that's way cheaper.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. But quicker. Boom. Here's your bottle.
That's true.
It's all about volume.
There you go.
It's volume.
Length times width times height.
That's right. You got to think about the height.
Last one from Garrett.
Gibson.
Garrett Gibson. It's called Life. Good SEO.
Yeah. Just Google life.
It's a place where you come here to this this big building, and you come to play life-sized board games.
Okay.
It's like you bring 16 friends dressed as chess pieces against 16 of their friends dressed as chess pieces.
Ooh, Harry Potter style.
You could be the piece in Monopoly. There's like legitimate jail punishments, real life community chess challenges.
Imagine being, sorry.
He said get pounded with a pressure washer as you and some friends act as battleships.
Fun.
Like they bring it to life.
Yeah. Two thoughts real quick. First of all, Gunnar said that when he was pledging in his fraternity, as like a hazing thing, they would have to play Battleship. And so the older members would take half full bottles of water, and the pledges would have to lay on the ground. And the only way they got out is if they got hit in the nethers. So they would throw the water bottle.
Sorry, I was just imagining
get racked.
it getting poured into their mouths.
Oh yeah, like
I see now.
Of course, Gunnar loved it. Like Gunner's such a sadistic guy, but not sadistic. That's too strong. But another thing is just like the thought of like you can be the Monopoly pieces. I think that's so fun because I'm pretty sure Monopoly has a race car and a thimble. Can you imagine like coming and being like, I call race car? It's like, and you're like driving around the whole thing. And it's like,
way cooler.
I call thimble, and you're just like pushing this massive like
upturned trash can.
This 50-gallon trash can around the whole time. That's so fun.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. What other games would there be? Settlers, like you have like actual like sheep that you're herding around.
Yeah.
And eventually you just have so many. You're like, guys, just stay in the corner, please. Just stay in the corner.
That'd be really fun. Yeah, trying to trade with people and actual settlements.
Right.
You're on the port.
Well, I mean, the Dave and Buster's, they have the Connect 4 basketball game.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
really fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other good ones. Guess Who? And it's actual people.
Just real life people standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just slowly, this is just going to become a Mr. Beast, video idea for him.
That is kind of a good idea. Okay, that's pretty much one more. Tristy Brienne has a half-baked business idea called Mo's Nose. Mo's Nose.
I saw this one.
Basically, it's just when you're in a situation that reminds you of The Office, but you don't know what it is. Mo's Nose be an app that you can describe the scene it reminds you of, and it will pull up a clip in the scene right away and give you the season and episode. So this could work for any show hypothetically, but it would be starting with The Office.
I think Senior Sand commented and he goes, I think that's called Google.
No, it's called Mo's Nose, and it's by Tristy. So
Mo's Nose. Sorry, I saw one last one from Garrett. This is kind of a piggyback off of I kind of like the tool plant, like you're planting someone. He likes the idea of scheduling someone right before to interview for the same job as you, but right before you. And just do a terrible job.
Yeah.
Maybe you're auditioning for a play, the person right before you. I mean, they do terrible. They forget all their lines. They verbally assault the boss, whatever.
Ooh,
like they are the worst person ever. And then you get to go in right afterwards.
I think, I like that idea. And I think that you have to have a certain skill behind how bad you are. Because if you're so bad, then it's like people discredit you immediately. Mm-hmm. You got to kind of have a little bit of credibility. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, maybe this guy is terrible.
Yeah, I think you gotta have like an ego to you and then be bad because everyone just like unanimously hates that type of person.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, inadequate and confident.
Cocky.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. All right, I'll do one last one for this episode. Save some for next week. Business idea. We start doing unrecorded podcasts. Okay, hear me out. So we would get like a studio that maybe serves food and drinks. Maybe there's some TVs there. And you just go with your friends and you're just allowed to talk. Okay. And it's not recorded. This isn't going anywhere. You could talk about anything you want. You can just try to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
You could talk about maybe there's like an old criminal case that really interests you.
Okay.
Just talk about it.
Let's just talk about it.
It's an unrecorded podcast. You don't have to do that. You just catch up with friends.
I like it. The thing is, the only issue with this is that the perfect name for this has already been taken by another business that we talked about.
What's it called?
Life. That's the only bummer is that we would call it Life. Maybe we could put a Y in there. Life.
Okay. Like Lyft.
Yeah, like Lyft.
Yeah.
But Life. I like that idea.
Just could be fun. Yeah, I mean, I think you could do this with places where you might want to eat, might want to drink.
Yeah, just watch sport, play basketball together.
Yeah.
Right? And just talk before and after have a podcast.
You could do unrecorded podcasts like on your way to like a vacation, like while road tripping. You could do unrecorded podcasts.
Okay.
You could do, honestly, now I'm thinking, you could do unrecorded podcasts like almost anywhere.
Okay.
You could do unrecorded podcasts while on vacation.
But then you could have an archive of the podcast just in your brain.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So if you ever needed to go back and like remember it.
Like you might not know all of it, but you'd like remember like the best times of the podcast.
Yeah.
And like really go back and be like, that was a good one. That was a good time.
You could have photos that go alongside it. Like have an unrecorded podcast photographer who could come and like help you remember some of these more notable unrecorded conversations.
Right. And you could kind of even just keep a memory bank in your head of like some of those photos. Mm-hmm. Not completely, like you couldn't recreate them, but like you could remember the time. Yeah, I like that.
And I think the thing with unrecorded podcasts is you could do it with any age. So you can do unrecorded podcasts with children. You could do it with older generations, or you can even do it with peers.
You can do it with people that aren't even verbal yet, like newborns. You can have an unrecorded podcast with them.
Yeah.
And it can just be like
it can be part of their development.
Yeah, 100%. It can be educational. Mm-hmm. It can be entertaining. It can be political if you want it to be. Mm-hmm. It's not the most fun to have unrecorded political podcasts, but you can do it. So I like that.
Yeah, the toughest part would obviously just be like finding a studio to like.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think you need to find a studio. You could. I don't think you need to.
Yeah, there might be studios out there that do like serve food and drinks and have TVs and will allow you to do unrecorded podcasts, but I've never looked into that.
Mm-hmm. If not, I don't think it'd be that hard to find.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Timon, look it up.
Half-baked ideas. Reb M.
Love it, dude. Reb M. And Reb M. Hey, let's talk about Good Ranchers, yeah?
Yeah!
Yeehaw, brother. Hey, Black Friday's coming. Did you know it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coffee Blackner Friday's coming. They got gift boxes, guys. Gift boxes for Good Friday. Let's see. Good Ranchers Black Friday sale is the best time to subscribe and save. Change the way you buy meat for good and give a gift in each box for your first year. Get a gift in each box for your first year. Let me give you some ideas for gifts.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. It's great.
How about hand cut top sirloin steaks? Or maybe you want wild caught salmon fillets.
I do.
Or maybe you want better than organic chicken breasts.
Yeah.
Or maybe you want Applewood smoked bacon.
Yeah.
Let me tell you two things real quick about Good Ranchers, just as an aside, Jake.
Okay.
Got 2 different texts, unprompted. Didn't say, hey, tell me something about Good Ranchers. Jordan Algie. I'm just gonna pull him up real quick. My friend Jordan Algie, Ghosty, said, first bite of Good Ranchers. Come on, find it quick.
And this company you're talking about, their slogan is American Meat Delivered, correct?
American Meat Delivered.
Because all their meat does come from...
It's from America, and it's the highest quality. Just sent me on Monday, 8:06 p.m. Dude, ... First bite of Good Ranchers chicken. Absolutely in love.
It's great.
And then, also unprompted, last night, I believe, let me pull up one more. Brandon Faulkner of Brandon's Coffee Corner. Dang it. His Android, so I don't have him on my phone anymore, or my computer anymore. Dude, dude. Just starting with dude. You got to start with dude if you're talking about Good Ranchers. Dude, I just can't get over how good this Good Ranchers bacon is. So no matter what gift you want sirloin, you want chicken, you want salmon, you want bacon, no matter what, it is unbelievably good from Good Ranchers.
So pick your protein, get $15 off. The promo code is GRKC. And just pick out just whatever you're craving right now. Go get it. Save up to $500 when you subscribe today and claim your free gift. $15 off and free shipping. That's a lot of goodies.
It's so good, guys. It's so good. So just give them a shot if you haven't already. And once you do, you're gonna stay there for life. So GoodRangers.com.
Cool. GRKC. Do you have anything else to say about Brandon Faulkner?
Oh, I do. Gosh. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Go ahead.
You go ahead. You go. I forgot what let's see. I forget what
I was, all right. I'll talk about something while you look it up.
Oh,
you got it?
Yeah. It's not about Brandon specifically.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing connected.
Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with Brandon Faulkner.
I'm not allowed to say that there's anything to do with any of that. That's
with Brandon Faulkner, Broncos fan.
Right.
This is unrelated.
No, I just was thinking this week, and I just realized this week just how in the dark I was being a Chiefs fan.
Okay. What'd you realize? The week we got a signed Kelsey
helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the ghosty that sent us that. Brandon showed me the light. He showed me the light, and
what's on your heart?
The Broncos are just the superior organization, dude. They are. They're better in every way. They're cooler. I mean, orange? Who doesn't love orange in your logo? You know? I mean, their fan base is just unflinchingly wonderful.
Okay.
They have this really cool sound effect of this neighing horse that they do, like 85 times a game. That's just the energy that the stadium just reverberates when that thing goes off is palpable.
What about the cheer they do? Probably like 10 times a game.
Oh, incomplete. Dude, gets me going, dude.
Game's not complete without it.
Oh, it's not. So I've been wrong about them for years. And, I'm sorry to all the Broncos fan, but I am one of you now. I will always be rooting for the Broncos. Completely seriously.
Why do you have your phone out while you're sharing this from the heart?
Because I want to make sure that I have everything that I promised my heart that I would say out here. Yeah. And just as an aside, guys, I wasn't frustrated when I couldn't find Brandon's text on my computer, my MacBook computer, because honestly, I'm embarrassed that I have a MacBook and an Apple products rather than an Android.
Oh, okay,
wow. Gosh, guys, just if you really know anything about anything, the Android is the superior being, right? Bean.
Got it.
Bean. So just know, guys, that Broncos are the best. Broncos are the androids of the NFL.
The best.
Yeah, 100%. Just unflinchingly the best. So
no one's flinching around here.
No one's flinching. So shout out to Brandon. Love you, man. We good?
Oh, I'm totally good.
Okay.
That's great.
Cool.
What else is going on with you this week, Brad?
I went to Eli McDonald's wedding. It was a fun time.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the cereal bar. That looked awesome.
Yeah, it was a great time. So Eli is the older brother of Isaac, middle brother of the McDonald's.
He is.
And obviously Isaac gets talked about a lot on the podcast, but we were very close with Eli as well. Yeah, I've had a lot of great times with him in life and was really excited to go to his wedding. It was in Manhattan or outside of Manhattan where I went to college. And so went with Gunner, which is just a fun time. Anything with Gunner is just great because Gunner just like is effortlessly just the best. You know?
Good vibe.
Like he's just like, hey, I'll drive. And oh, by the way, I got a cooler in the back that has, Kill Cliff soda or energy drinks, a couple Celsius, some unsweetened tea, and some almonds. That's like, dang, that's cool, man.
Packed a cooler.
You're a cool guy. Yeah.
Gunnar might come to church with me and Rachel on Sunday.
Okay.
And we're so excited.
Oh, fun.
Because of the Chiefs-Dolphins Germany game.
Love it.
So he's like, I might come. Because I don't know why exactly. I think maybe his church doesn't do an early service or something.
They only have one service, I think.
Yeah, so he's just trying to get his church filled as early as possible.
Yeah, it's tough because their church, I think, is 10:30. So it's like, that's just tough.
Can't happen.
Anyway, just fun going with Gunnar. Gunnar did the classic, like, I'm gonna get dressed when we get there thing. And we get to the parking lot and there's like people in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And he just goes to the back of his car. And I mean, like, the back of the car is, how did we park, first of all?
Reversed in.
We reversed in. And, so the back of his car is kind of facing the woods a little bit. But yeah, he just gets ready right there. No problem. Goes to the bathroom. And I'm like, dude, I'll cover you. Or so he's like, you're fine. But we get there, the wedding was really sweet. I mean, we get there and we see Eli, like right when we walk in, we give him a hug and he starts like crying right there.
Wow.
I mean, he was just a very emotional, he's like one of the stronger guys, but at the same time, like very tender, and so had a great time at the wedding. Isaac and Jake, his other brother, were the best men, co-best men. Did great jobs on their speeches.
Did they? I haven't got to see Isaac yet, but I was planning on asking. I'm going to see him tonight. Okay.
Yeah. He had a great joke that I'm not going to do justice here, but I'll try. Basically, the first time Desi, the bride, Eli's wife, texted Isaac was on his birthday, which, if you guys don't know, Isaac's birthday is on Halloween, October 31st, and said something along the lines of like, hey, for Halloween this year, or happy birthday, for Halloween this year, you should dress up in your birthday suit or something like that. And Isaac's like, that's kind of crazy to get as my first text from this girl.
That is very crazy.
Just like she's funny, she's quirky, whatever. Isaac, I don't even think like really acknowledges how wild that was that she said that. So it's like, this is the first time I'm really talking about this in front of anybody. I don't even know if Eli knows that she sent me this, whatever. And he's like, the wedding was 2 days before Halloween. So he's like, he's basically connected the idea of like, I'm not going to be wearing my birthday suit, but Eli's getting dressed up a few days early tonight or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yeah,
it was like,
that's a good joke.
I was like, that's a funny joke. It's also like not so out there, whatever. And then Jake, his older brother, is just even more of a goober and goofy than Isaac.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake's like, he like pulls out a flask right at the beginning. He's like, I'm going to need some help getting through this. They're like, I'm like, what are you doing?
You couldn't have done it in 30 seconds before.
Or just like, need help like getting through your 5-minute speech. Like, no, you don't, dude. But they both did a great job. They were both funny and sweet in their own ways. They both, teared up and cried a little bit. And I don't know, it's just special because Eli's like the nice brother, like Isaac and Jake are both great too, but Eli's like that really like sweet, tenderhearted kid. Anyway, so it got done. The best men speeches got done, and about time for the maid of honor speech. And in between, old Grandpa McDonald stands up.
Okay.
And he goes, now, if you don't know me, I'm Eli's grandpa. And
do people applaud?
No.
Okay,
It's just like, hey, let's stay quiet. He doesn't have a mic, so
Okay.
he's screaming this thing.
He's pretty old from what I remember.
He's pretty old. And he says something along the lines of like, now Eli's great, but you guys might not realize this. On October 31st is Isaac's birthday. So I thought it'd be fun tonight.
Oh no.
If we all sang happy birthday to Isaac. And then he just sat down and we're like, okay.
Right now?
And so, like when no one like leads the happy birthday, it's a tough crowd. So like, you got different people, different keys and all that.
Different speed. Happy birthday to you. Oh, we're doing it slower?
Yeah, it was kind of like a groan through like, whatever. And Isaac was like, I hated that so much. Maid of honor gets up and speaks, does a great job. And I said before, like during dinner, I was like, I love wedding speeches. I like listening to people honor each other. I could listen to them all night. And Isaac told me later, he's like, I bet you regretted those words, didn't you? So So
I am shocked that you said that. I've like typically.
Yeah, and
they're not great.
In the context of when I said it, I really meant like I really like the groomsmen bridesmaid speeches at the rehearsal the night before.
Oh, okay.
Those are the more fun ones because it's usually like a smaller setting,
Shorter speeches, more casual,
and you can hear each other easier and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So bridesmaid gets done. You know, it's kind of like in your head, like internal clock. You're like, okay, it's about time to get partying. Let's
get going.
Father of the bride stands up.
Okay.
And, you know, Timon, I don't know how many weddings you've been to, but I feel like fathers of the bride, usually you'll say like something like, hey, thank you for coming. Really appreciate that you're here, but not do like an extensive speech. But at the same time, it's like, hey, they paid for this whole thing.
Yeah.
More than like, that's like traditionally the father of the bride is the one, or the bride's family is paying for it. And so, yeah, there's a little bit of respect there. So this guy stands up, and let me preface this whole thing by saying I wasn't going to talk about this on the podcast because I was like, that I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
Eli listens, whatever. And then as it kept going, I was like, I gotta talk about that. So I honestly, well, is it too much right now to call Logan Cleaver and have him like talk about it with us and recap this a little bit?
Go for it. Logan's hilarious.
I think. Hey Siri, call Logan Cleaver.
Who? Logan?
It'll work. Don't you worry.
Logan Klieger?
It worked. Yeah. So Logan was there. Logan's one of the groomsmen.
This is perfect because I saw Logan in Dallas a couple weeks ago. I was like, dude, I'll have to get you on the pod sometime soon.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Brad, what's up?
Hey, brother. How are you?
I'm doing well.
You ready to talk about some wedding speeches?
I can.
Is this a good time?
Give me like 30 seconds.
Okay. So yeah, this guy, so you're on the podcast right now, Logan. I'll just kind of preface some things real quick. So this guy gets up, first of all, well, I do want to wait for Logan. Let's just wait.
Okay. Wait for Logan.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, brother. Yeah, I just kind of started prefacing the whole thing by being like, you know, well, first of all, we said the thing about Isaac's grandpa. Do you have anything to add to that?
I'm not sure how much detail you gave, but I think did you preface about the night before the rehearsal dinner?
No, I forgot about that. Say that part.
So to give a little background on Clint McDonald, so the night before at the rehearsal dinner, he stands up, kind of similar fashion to the wedding. He just stands up unprompted, and he's like, "I've got one thing to say, and Desi, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that I haven't met you before tonight.
Oh.
I think I know why. It's because I know the truth." And then he just sits down. He just sits down. And so we're like, okay, like, what is that? So I was joking with Isaac and Jake that they should open their best man speeches with, "I know the truth."
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought when he stood up at the wedding, he was about to drop the truth on us.
Right.
No, but he's saying happy birthday to Isaac, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, any other wedding, like that would have been the most memorable, like unplanned moment of the night, right?
Exactly.
But is it safe to say that we will not remember that moment barely at all?
I think I'll remember it just because of how crazy the night was, but it definitely got trumped.
Yes,
dude. What's about to happen in the second
100%.
speech?
Okay. So father of the bride gets up to speak, and first of all, how did you describe him?
I describe him as a short guy, 5'6". He has big New York cop energy. So, like, even though he's not from New Jersey, he kind of had that like accent and vibe about him.
Yeah.
If there are any Survivor fans out there listening to the pod, he kind of gives Tony from Survivor.
Wow.
Really, just anybody named Tony. Like he looks like a Tony. Yeah.
He looks like a Tony.
Like he looks like a guy you don't want to cross. Yeah. He kind of, I think he had a 3-piece suit on. You know, he's got like the vest on underneath the suit, like that kind of energy. So, really like wild antic at the very beginning of this speech. He gets up and right before he speaks, he puts a whole strip of bacon in his mouth and starts chewing on this bacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how the speech started. He's like, I just want to thank everyone here. And are Eli's parents here? Thank you for raising a good son. Literally, he's chewing, actively chewing. It must have been a chewy piece of bacon because I mean, he was trying to swallow and he just kept chewing
for like 2 minutes. It felt like so long he was chewing on this bacon and like, yeah, acknowledging anybody you could like like hilariously acknowledging like caterers still here? Caterers? Let's give it up for the caterers.
Yeah.
Blue Vista, like the place. Blue Vista. Let's just all around claps for Blue Vista.
Yeah.
And like over and over, probably the first 3 minutes, he didn't say anything, but he said so much at the same. Like he just kept being like, "I'm speechless. I'm really speechless.
Yeah.
I'm just really speechless right now."
The best part was, we're 5 minutes into the speech. He's thanking people. He's kind of just rambling. And then he's like, "I've prepared something."
Yes, dude.
Whips out two pieces of like a stapled paper, but it's like 5 minutes into the speech.
Yeah.
So it's like, wait, we thought you were about to wrap up. And now he's like on to his actual speech.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, and it wasn't like my biggest beef with it wasn't like he was talking consistently for 5 minutes and then brought out something. It was like he said things in really small sentence fragments of like, man, this is just a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. And then like stop for like 7 seconds, like think about something else to say. And it's like, dude, if you don't know what to say, look at your speech.
go with the prepared stuff.
And as he's talking, I mean, it's long. We're all trying to be quiet. You know, it's a classic, like, you're not holding the microphone close enough to you, so it's hard to hear.
Tony.
I think he tried to make a few jokes, but I didn't hear him. Like, I didn't really understand what he was saying.
Yeah. And I thought it was pretty funny where he'd make a joke, no one would laugh, and he'd be like, "Oh, I guess a bad joke."
He's like, guess that's dad joke. Okay. It's like, I didn't even hear what you said. And of course, a few times Gunnar was like laugh, like jokingly. Yeah. And so like, I mean, it's probably genuinely been 15 minutes at this point, 15 minutes. And you think like he's about to wrap up, and he looks back at his speech again and he goes, "I remember when Desi was 1 year old." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're not even close, brother."
Yeah. He started at the top of Desi's life probably 3 or 4 separate times.
And so then like, I mean, he's just saying different things. It felt like they were trying to reconcile a few things from their childhood or something. You know, near the end, every once in a while, like when he would make eye contact with Eli and Desi, you just see Eli like take his glass and like try to like
let's
end
toast.
It. Yeah, there were a few times where I was like, I need to just clap. I just need to clap and end this thing. Like it was just like, it was unbelievable. People were like kind of looking around like, what's going on here? You know, it was just wild. I mean, and I think it genuinely, I'm not exaggerating. I think it took 30 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
30?
It went from sun up to sundown while he spoke. It wasn't like, oh, it's sunsetting. It's like, no, it is completely dark now.
Yeah. Well, and kind of how we prefaced before, like this guy's energy is a guy you don't want to cross.
Yeah, you don't want to like offend this guy.
People where I think he would have fought harder if we would have tried to shut him down. He would have really leaned into it. So I think we were just kind of sitting there like, okay, hopefully this drags out. But
yeah,
and he broke basically every big rule you're not supposed to do in a speech. Like he talked about his ex-wife and like them having a horrible relationship.
Yeah, he did.
In the wedding speech with his daughter, like it was wild.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was like, don't go to bed angry. I don't know if that's a good idea because then you'll end up just fighting all night like me and your mom used to do.
Oof.
And then
It was crazy.
at the very end of the speech, he goes, "And by the way, my last piece of advice for you," he's like, "don't stay here too long tonight. Get the heck out of here and go have some fun." And I'm like, it's like, okay, I guess that's how this thing's ending.
Yeah. Well, I think he also ended it with like, "Heavy is the crown." Like,
Oh yeah, he did say something about that. Oh,
he said some like ominous like metaphor, like "heavy is the crown," Eli.
and Eli's just like holding up his glass over and over again. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I got it. And so then, yeah, it was just, it truly was just like, it almost brought more energy to the dance party because it was just like, we all just went through that together. Like, we got to talk about that. And so, you know, they did the first dances and I joked like, all right, their first dance is going to be to Free Bird or something like that. You know,
longest
14-minute long song or something. So yeah, just all around wild. You were sitting right by Eli, right, Logan?
Yeah.
Or close enough.
I like couldn't look back.
Yeah.
Because the video guy was like right behind me. So like I had to be extra locked in. I was like, I can't be the guy on video, like looking around, looking at my phone.
Right. Yeah. It was unbelievable.
I've been to quite a few weddings. I went to a Southern school. So a lot of my friends got married young.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like that. It was unique.
It was, dude. It was great. I mean, it was truly like, I don't know if I'll ever see something like that again in my life.
30 minutes is so long.
And it's like, and I'll say it again, like it would be long if he had something for 30 minutes, but he was like going through it point by point. It was like 30 minutes, 15 seconds at a time, Yeah. That was what was so wild about it. But overall, man, it made for a great memory. I can't imagine Eli and Desi not bonding more through that,
100%.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. So just wanted to get your take on that. So thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering, Logan. That was fun to have you on the pod, dude. That's hilarious.
Appreciate you letting me on the pod. Kathy, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but this is just for pure entertainment. So.
That's right. All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right. See y'all.
See you, mate.
That was awesome. I love Logan.
He's the man.
He's a good storyteller.
Yeah, he is.
That's so funny. I figured something had happened at the wedding because when we were all watching the Chiefs game, Sophie was like, "How was the wedding?" Like, it was pretty good. I'm gonna save some stuff for the podcast. So you didn't really answer.
Yeah.
So I was like, this should be great.
I was like, I can't. Yeah, we got to wait. So anyway, fun times at Eli's wedding. Ultimately, though, the Lord was glorified and Eli's married. So that's the exciting thing.
When they got out of there, do you think they went to like a hotel room, Airbnb, Cozy Earth sheets provided?
Wherever they went, they were comfortable if they had Cozy Earth. I'll tell you that.
Wherever they went, they were probably not as comfortable as they could be if they didn't have Cozy Earth sheets.
Right.
I will say that.
Yes.
I walked to the studio today. I pulled up our document. I saw that we had Cozy Earth today, and I said, that is good, because I went to bed thinking about Cozy Earth last night. I really did, because it is cold in Kansas City right now. It's in the 20s or 30s, and I got thinking, in the summertime, I love these Cozy Earth sheets, because they felt like they kind of like cooled me down. But in the wintertime, I love them just as much. It's not like they're a one-season sheet.
No.
They feel awesome.
They regulate to your body.
Yeah, they feel awesome.
Dude, and I just recently, I've been like saving my joggers and shirt for like the right moments. Like I didn't want to like break out because I was like, I guarantee you that thing is unbelievably cozy.
It's crazy.
And so I didn't want to like wear it on like a, Thursday afternoon. Mm-hmm. And so, dude.
Did you bust it out?
Dude, I am loving it. I am now the guy that wears like, I look like I have a pajama set on every single night. Like I have like a black shirt, like my black long sleeve shirt and my black leggings. Leggings?
I don't know about leggings.
Joggers. Yeah. They're tight. No, they're so cozy, dude. I mean, it's unbelievable how comfortable it is. Bo came and slept in my bed with us. He's been getting up like 2:30, like 4 nights in a row and coming to our room. Not happy about it. But last night we just were like, whatever, we give in. And even with him literally like crawling all over me in the middle of the night, I slept just fine.
Their stuff is crazy. Whatever they've done with the viscose from bamboo, they've unlocked something that nobody else knows about. It's just so soft and it's so cozy. So go get sheets if you need them. Go get hand towels. Go get bath towels. Go get joggers. Go get hoodies.
They just came out with a new blanket. That looks incredible.
I didn't even think about blankets.
Dude, it looks like the most luxurious blanket I've ever seen in my life.
I might have to buy that full price. Wait. Well, I would never have to buy it full price.
Well, you can.
I would buy it 35% off with promo code GRKC.
No, 30. It's not 35, is it? That's a lot. That's like,
I know.
That's like 7 times more than 5.
That is accurate, and so is the 35% off deal.
Wow.
35% off, CozyEarth.com, promo code GRKC. Get it while it's soft.
Oh, which it will be for a while.
Which...
Genuinely, I think that this is a great Christmas gift for the person who you think they have everything. I don't know what to get them. I guarantee you anybody likes being comfortable, and they will like these.
I doubt they've covered themselves in viscose from bamboo before.
Yes. Whether you're trying to go, even like quote unquote cheaper, like, less expensive, like their socks. I can't imagine those socks. Like just get them socks. Like that will transform their winter. And all of a sudden they're thinking, I love winter because of Cozy Earth. So GRKC, check them out.
Fun. Let's see, what do I want to talk about right now? I think I want to save for the Wednesday episode. Brian and I are going to do a new segment that I'm really excited about. It's called Phony Phrases, where we just made up like figures of speech and just like things you would hear, like, barking up the wrong tree, but we made up our own.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for what Brad has for us there. I also came up with my own, but I think I'm going to save that for Wednesday.
Okay.
Maybe we wrap this up. This isn't a half-baked business idea. This is a 60, I don't know. Yeah, it's basically yes. Okay. But it's not a business idea. Thought. Why aren't brands paying people, like influencers, to post on their close friend story? I had this thought recently. Think about that. Like, if you're in someone's close friend story on Instagram and they're like promoting a product, how much more meaningful is that? Like, wow, they must really believe in this. They're only telling their close friends this.
And close friends stories almost always are on the front, right? Like,
yeah, they always get like
priority.
Yes, and so you're always going to see them. And so yeah, people only have 50, 70. I don't know how many people are in the average close friends, but still the value there, the quality there. I want to do that somehow. I'm working with a brand, one way or another. I want to do a close friends, Instagram campaign.
I think that we're doing that with our podcast. I mean, that's basically what we're doing. I mean, we're not reaching the masses. We're reaching our close friends on this thing.
Yeah.
But our the people that are listening are like really like listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think it's great. Let's figure out the same way to do it for Instagram.
I know. I had that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because it also wouldn't cost very much either. Because you're paying someone to post to 60 people. What's that worth?
Yeah.
Nothing.
And how often do you not click on the close friend story? Like you always click on those.
Oh, green?
It's like, oh, you want me to see something that you don't want everybody else to see? It's either salacious, or personal, or whatever.
Helpful.
Always. So
heard it here first. Someone's gonna do that and they're like, wow, this is genius marketing by Skims.
Yeah.
I thought of it first.
Dude, small joy in life is when you don't know that you're on somebody's close friends and then you see that you are. Like Mackenzie Pittman. Shout out Mackenzie.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you used to hate her.
I mean, we went through some stuff. I was like, cool. Thank you.
I'm in.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, there's someone, I'm in someone's close friend story and I don't want to reply. So maybe I'm in there accidentally. I don't want to remind them that I'm in.
But you like being in.
Yeah, I love being in.
Yeah.
Don't want to ruin it. We got a good thing going right now.
Love it. That's great.
Do you have any? I feel like I have a couple people that I'm in their close friend story. One, like, I don't know why I'm in here. Or two, it's like they are very different on the close friends than they are on the everybody's friends.
Oh, yeah.
Like I have one in mind specifically. Like if you know he is posting a close friend story, there is going to be some pretty decent like Republican propaganda in there. It's like, no one else would know this. The close friends, like, oh, wow.
Jake doesn't care. I'll post it to him. Yeah.
Yeah. He could talk about his podcast.
Yeah. I can't think of specifically anything, but it's like, that's half the reason you click on the close friends is like,
let's just see.
They're putting something out there they don't want everyone to see.
Yeah.
Which is intriguing.
Yeah.
Timon, you guys, is close friends a Gen Z thing?
I don't know. I feel like.
Are you on Snap? You got it.
I am.
Yeah. Do they have
rarely?
They have private snaps, don't they?
Maybe. I used Snapchat like 2 years ago, like more often, but.
Is Snap kind of gone, or is it still?
I think it is, or should be. I think it's the dumbest app, honestly.
Yeah, but it's always been the dumbest app.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. As far as Instagram, I feel like either, it's like scary to think about. It's like either I'm just not on that many people's close friends story, or hey, maybe they just don't have close friends story.
None of my friends have close friend stories.
It's really interesting. All of my, I know all these people, and it just so happens none of them have close friend stories. That's so funny.
That's great.
That's funny. Oh, that could be so sad. Like, Timon, are like a lot of 17-year-olds like having birthday parties? No. I never get invited.
The trend is over. Right. I mean, people don't really party ever anymore. Honestly,
COVID killed it.
I don't think my friends have ever gotten together. Honestly,
are 17-year-olds hanging out? No, they don't do that either. We don't. Gen Z, we don't really text. You don't text your friends in our generation, and you don't meet up, and you definitely don't have a close friend story. That's just our generation, though. We're just different.
That's our thing.
Yeah,
dude, you have some close friend. You're a close friend poster every once in a while.
Every now and then,
and it's usually just like a repost of something, right? Like
in what way?
Like you're posting a reel.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's just something funny that's like maybe a little inappropriate or something.
Or sometimes not even inappropriate. It's just like quirky and like zany. It's like, okay, Jake thinks that's really good.
Yeah. Eggs Tyrone. I'll throw that up on the close friend story.
Which one's that? Oh, that's an account?
Yeah, Eggs Tyrone. It's this Instagram account where they will take videos of people dancing but put in new music behind it. But he puts quite a bit of work behind it. Like the BPMs always match up. And if someone is clapping in the video, he adds his own claps in post, from what I could tell. Timon, you'd be fascinated from it from a
I
production
feel like
standpoint.
I've seen some of these, like, or maybe I've seen like a High School Musical scene, but it's only just like it's if there was no music and
Just
it's
like
just
the
the
squeaks
of
and
the floor and the random like
Yeah, but this guy, he's not just putting like an MP3 behind it. He like puts a filter on it to make it sound like you are in this barn or you are in this gymnasium or whatever.
Yeah.
And he'll add in claps and stuff.
The one that Catherine, I think you probably posted it, and that's how she saw it initially. The one where it's like, they called me Big Willie.
Dude, that's my favorite one. Dude.
Catherine
It's
loves that
good.
one.
It's so good. I can't even put my finger on why I love it so much.
It's just like this like kind of cowboy looking guy.
It's like Hispanic cowboy with a huge
They
mustache.
call me Big Willie. And Catherine
It's so
loves
good.
it too. Yeah.
I love that Catherine loves it. K. Smitty, fellow Baylor grad with Catherine.
Yep.
He also loved it, so maybe that's why.
Maybe it's a
he was
K
the one who
West
put me
or
onto
Baylor
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, close friends, micro influencer.
Micro influencing.
Yeah.
Someone's going to do it. Also, just one thing. I don't think Snapchat has always been the dumbest app. They were the ones who invented stories. I think that's pretty groundbreaking.
oh really?
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that was pretty huge at the time. Like the idea of something being around ephemerally was like, whoa, this is a new idea. Social media has only been permanent.
What's that? Is that like
Like
temporarily-
disappears.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I remember when Instagram came out with stories, and I remember Ben Rector saying something on his story on Instagram like, is Snapchat now dead? And people are like, no, you idiot. Like, Snapchat is way, like, people like the stories on Snapchat. Instagram stories are never going to take off. And now it's like both.
Yeah. Yeah, Snapchat has done a good job. They always pivot. They always figure it out.
Interesting. You on Snap still?
No, I deleted it probably like 2 years ago or so.
Okay.
But I'm in the know.
Yeah.
Kind of. I thought of one more movie cliche. Just going to throw this in there. Because I was like messing around doing it to Rachel. When like we talked about last week, different movie cliches. The classic like, let go of me. As you wish. And then they let go of them and they fall down something. Or like, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Then they let go.
Ooh, wrong choice of words.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why I was saying that to Rachel doing some dumb character yesterday. I was like, oh, that's a movie cliche I should have said. Let go of me.
Is that what they say on The Dark Knight? It's something like that. And I think, yeah, the Joker like drops.
The Joker and Batman, yeah,
Anne
something.
Hathaway. Or what's her name? Maggie Gyllenhaal. Batman has to go get her.
I don't remember.
It's at that one like house party kind of thing that they do. Anyway. Ooh, wrong choice of words.
Oh, that was
That's pretty good. Okay. Never tried it before.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm looking for the Batman. I don't know.
Next Halloween, you found your
There you go. Yeah.
found your character.
I'll come out to the guys that come up to my kids scaring them, and I'll already be scared.
That's fun. Anything else, Brad?
Did we talk about last week how we went to Chick-fil-A with the exact change?
Yeah, we did.
Did we mention that we were going to do it? Okay.
Uh-huh.
It was fun. We did it.
Oh yeah, I haven't posted that, have I? Idiot.
I've been refreshing every hour.
Well, he posted on
Waiting
his
for my
close
video.
friends time, and so you're good.
I forgot about that.
No,
Okay,
he doesn't have a close friends.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one does.
Yeah.
post that today. Fun. Are you on my close friends, Timon?
I don't know.
You would know.
I'll do that right now.
Just real quick before we end this thing, we are sponsored by Main Street Roasters as well.
Yeah.
And they got some good new flavors out there. Let me pull them up real quick because I can't remember them off the top of my head. But man, there's some fun holiday blends for you, y'all.
Sorry, I'm trying to add time to my close friends.
Christmas Candy Cane holiday blend.
Whoa,
Drummer Boy Joe holiday blend.
that's fun.
And Caramel Crunch flavored coffee. So
That sounds more like my speed.
Frosty's favorite holiday blend, Fireside Marshmallow. They just do it all. Gingerbread spice, holiday traditions. What do you want? It's a wonderful spice. Mistletoe kiss, nutcracker sweet flavored, perfectly pumpkin spice, sleigh ride roast, southern pecan pie. I mean, how do you even try them all? You can't. But
I'm
you
trying to
should.
think of a reason you would need to invent something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Need a warehouse. Yeah, go check them out. MainStreetRoasters.com. GRKC. They're so good to us.
They are so good to us.
Be good to them.
Please.
Merry Christmas. Go get it. Timon, you are now in my close friend story.
Let's go.
A few people that I probably need to add. Sweaty Knees wasn't in there. Harrison Pollard. But I think it's because I had Sporty Good Times in there.
I mean, that's one of those things you don't look at very often.
No, you do it one time and kind of forget. Josh Mayer Golf? Sorry, dude. Get you in there. All right. That's enough for now. Timon, you're in.
Cool.
You're in. Would you like to do a review of the week, Brad?
Yes. Mine is coming. It's a 5-star review from Derek Hostetler. Warning. Do not listen to this podcast, ... while trying to work out at the gym. You'll be in the middle of a set and then suddenly bust up laughing and drop the bar on your throat. I constantly found myself suddenly grinning ear to ear, holding back laughter while everyone is just silently and seriously working out around me. I'm afraid I look like a psychopath. Just started listening a few weeks ago and can already call myself a dedicated ghosty. Super funny and very wholesome. If you guys are ever in northern Indiana, maybe for your Main Street Roasters visit, let me know and we can throw down on the pickleball court. Jake, what's your DUPR?
That's funny.
Is that like your pickleball rank?
Yeah, it's a thing that came out since I stopped playing and now. So it like became a thing once I was done playing in like 2021. Yeah, so I've never played a duper. They call it a duper match because this didn't exist when I was playing a lot of pickleball. So maybe I'll get back into it. But I mean, probably between 4.0 and 4.5, Derek Hostetler.
Pretty good duper. One time, Rustin listens to the podcast. Our friend Rustin. Rustin's older brother is really funny. His name's Britt. And Britt, back in high school, made a guy laugh while he was bench pressing. And I think the guy broke his ribs.
Oh my gosh, just dropped him.
Yeah. He broke something, and I think it was his ribs. Like, I think he just laughed so hard that he couldn't control, because when you laugh, you have no strength.
Yeah, his strength is gone.
Honestly, half-baked idea. Comedians at war. You just have hand-to-hand combat, and then you had a guy in the corner being like, what's the deal with highways these days?
Yeah, you hire a guy like during a MMA fight or boxing match to kind of be in his corner making him laugh.
The guy on one side already knows the joke.
Yeah, he's heard it before.
He's not.
No, he's not phased. Yeah. The other guy just can't help but just die laughing.
It's so funny.
Yeah. So thanks, Derek Hostetler.
Thanks, Derek. This says best podcast ever. It's 5 stars from Marty. Looks like there's also a slash in the middle of her name. So Marty / found this podcast about a month and a half ago and fell in love with it. I was looking for just a wholesome, funny, Christ space, just all around amazing podcast and found Ghostrunners. It helps me get through my days and my ups and downs. Just recently moved, so listen to every day packing and unpacking at my new house. I've literally listened to the very first episode to Undated and started back from the beginning already. Do the math on that.
Okay.
Do the English on that.
Okay.
So from finding them almost 2 months ago till now, listen to every episode and started over from beginning again. Oh, wow. Now I understand. I will do the math on that. That's insane. 2.5 months. Makes me laugh out loud. Just helps me daily. Keep grinding, guys. And everyone watch the Ghostrunners grow, and we'll be the best podcast of all times. Everyone on your feet.
Very good.
Thank you, Marty /
I like that.
Appreciate it.
Putting backslash in the name.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Don't hate it. Man, my nose is itchy. Sorry, everyone watching me on YouTube, just scratching away. Brad, do you have a jingle to end this episode with?
I don't necessarily. We're gonna improvise one again. But what we do have coming up for you, thanks to Allie B, we have some great ad read jingles coming up, which are going to be awesome.
Right. That's right.
So be looking forward to those. They're Christmas themed, so I don't want to break them out too early. However, if you follow Ben Rector, have you seen how he's been doing Halloween like jingles to Christmas tunes?
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've seen some of his other music that I've been enjoying lately.
Yeah, like his little like
in his
10-second
studio
thing. Yeah. He's did these like, all these different like jingle bells, but singing it about trick or treating. And there's something about his voice that's just like, I love this.
Good.
He's got like such a warmth to his voice that's like, you can sing whatever you want in that tune and it sounds awesome. So, Timon,
yes.
you did Wade in the Water last week. So I just put something in your head now.
Okay.
Go ahead and get us started here, buddy.
Just any song?
Any song.
It came so quickly last week. What's the first one you think of?
Right now I'm thinking of Christmas songs. Let's see.
Okay.
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. And when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I could see, you'd understand why I want you so desperately.
I don't know the words.
But now I'm looking around looking at you, and I can't believe you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful.
Hey.
That's what makes you beautiful. Love you guys. Get on Patreon.
Everyone's on Patreon.
Patreon's going nuts right now.
Join us. Hurry.
Buy some merch. Do all the things. Listen to All Time Quarterback. We're having a lot of fun over there.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday on our Patreon. So
as long as the Chiefs win.
That's what makes you beautiful. Jake just.
I thought you were coming in a different part.
Yeah, you would have nailed it. All right. See you guys Wednesday. Or Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
Love you guys. Ghostrunners Podcast. Every